Well, this is going to be fun. Hi, welcome to John's Non Sequitur. Today, I've been tasked with the assignment of talking about Islam and Sikhism. I hope I'm... what we're going to find out is if I'm not pronouncing that right, no one's going to kill me. At least as far as I can tell, that's what I've gathered from this excursion that I've went on. Honestly, I'd rather just talk about all religions because I think last night I was, doing the old Facebook argument thing, and I brought up that I really don't like any religions because they're just... everybody's insistent that they need to end the world because it's better off when you're dead than when you're alive. Okay, fine. So, I argued about Christianity for a while, and Christianity has a ton of inconsistencies, and they borrow a lot from other religions, just like the other two that I'm going to be talking about. And honestly, short of murdering people for not listening to them, they treat people kind of like dirt sometimes. Sometimes they can be good, sometimes they can be outright awful. So what is Sikhism? Well, they believe in... I got a big notebook here and the screen's open. I got a lot of information to sort through here. They believe in one God. They broke away from Hinduism in the 15th century. They're the world's 5th largest religion. I've never even heard of them because I don't pay attention to anything. I guess in 2012, there was one of their temples was attacked. That's really the only thing I can see in the news about them. So maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. They believe in the equality of mankind. And they believe that their God is everything, and I mean everything. Like, we know how we have the Holy Father, and when I say we, I mean Christians, I don't mean me. There's the Christian God, which is the Holy Father and the Son, and blah, blah, blah. This guy is like, and girl is like everything. It's the mom, the dad, the cousin, the uncle, the crazy guy that sits in the back of the Christmas party drinking wild turkey and holding the cat in a weird, precarious manner that makes you go, I'm related to that guy. Merry Christmas. Okay. They don't believe that their book takes precedence over other books or any other religion, and they don't believe that any prophet of any kind is the final messenger of God. Which, if you look at stuff from at least some of the Quran, you murder people that don't agree with you. I mean, that's how it goes. It even says, don't be friends with other people or non-believers. You're ruthless, and you're nice to each other. And you are to slay the idolaters, the people who worship other gods, I guess. Besiege them, arrest them, and lie in ambush for them. So my guess is that these two don't get along. Even though... the Sikhisms are like, or the Sikhists, or how do you even, God, I'm embarrassing myself. I have no idea. Here's the thing. I look at a word and I see how it's like got the little lines and the upside down E's. I don't know what any of that means. I haven't been to language arts class in 13 years. That stuff just didn't stick. However, the Sikhists, or whatever, they actually believe that you can believe in whatever religion you want and still be saved. You don't have to believe in theirs. You can believe in, I'm guessing Scientology, and still be saved. Now, I don't think anybody's getting saved. I think we're all overcomplicated piles of flesh that got stuck with a riddle that we can't solve. And now we make up a whole bunch of shit to get there. But on the bright side, this particular story thing seems to not use their religion as a means of getting power or, influence or anything else. In fact, well, since I'm supposed to compare this to the one religion that'll come find me and kill me, I'm just going to read what it says. Now, bear in mind, and I do know this much about Islam, it's not supposed to be any other language's interpretation. It's not open to interpretation. It's not open to other people coming in and analyzing it and finding out what it really means. You know, like finding out that it's not 72 virgins, it's 72 white raisins. No. They don't like that. They don't like it to be interpreted or studied or anything else. And they also don't like women. For those of you who think things are bad here, let me read 4:34 from the Quran in English, and that's bad. I'm not allowed to be doing that. Men have authority over women because Allah has made the one superior to the other, and because they spend their wealth to maintain them. I'm going to stop you right there. That sounds like a guy who's like, you might as well get a prostitute. You're already paying for food. We gotta fuck them. Okay. I mean, granted. If you have no personality to offer a woman, she's gonna want something else. Money, food, clothes, dancing, a large dick, something. Anyway, good women are obedient. We're running into the same problem we ran into when Moses went up to get the 10 Commandments and everybody conveniently forgot that God told him to sell his daughters. And how? They guard their unseen parts because Allah has guarded them. For those of you I'm terrible at this. Just reading. I can't use words. As for those from whom you fear disobedience, admonish them and send them to beds apart and beat them. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds shitty. I don't know what admonish means, but it sounds bad. So that's how they feel about women. Whereas in Sikhism, they actually let women lead congregations in the temple. My foot was itchy there. I'm sorry about that. So they seem to be cool with women. Even Christianity has like a problem with women. You don't see any female pastors. You don't see any female people in the Catholic Church. You get nuns. They live a pretty shitty life. Except in that movie Killer Nun. She fucked everybody and then she jumped out a window. Or maybe she pushed somebody out a window. It's a bad movie and I don't want to go back to figure out what happened in that movie. Alright. So, what was the point? I guess the point is you can practice the religion. It's fine. Just don't be a dick. And by the way, all of these gods, all of them, the ones I've been reading about here, the Christian ones, all of them are omnipotent and omnipresent, and they know everything for the future, the past, everything. So if they're creating everything, and I've emphasized this before, if they create everything, then why are they creating people who don't believe in them? I know it's an unanswerable question, because it's not happening. But if you want to go around being peaceful, do it. Fine. The thing is, I'm talking to people who already know this, and I'm not changing anybody's mind. And if anybody who sees this doesn't agree with me, and I'm sure there's people who don't agree with me, I'm going to end up dead. But you know what? I'm just going to go into the ground and, rot like everyone will. Have fun now. I'm going to go have fun upstairs, away from this dumb video that I have no idea what I just said. See you later.